Hello, my beautiful sweets. Swt Sadie J coming back at you. I thought I would share with you guys how I make my homemade granola so I can have it with my vanilla yogurt before it goes bad. And y'all know I don't normally buy yogurt because it sometimes can upset my stomach. But I noticed that when I mix it with a little bit of granola, or a lot of it, y'all know how that goes, it doesn't bother my stomach as much. So, like I said before in my last video, I was decluttering my pantry, and this was expiring this month on the 27th. So I said, let me use that up before I use the fresh granola that, the fresh oatmeal that I bought from the Dollar Tree. These are my cover-ups that I get from the Dollar Tree. I love them. I don't have any problems with the little bugs, knock on wood, in a while, so I still just practice covering my stuff up. So that's a lot of oatmeal, you guys. So I'm not going to be measuring my ingredients because I'm going to have to get it to the consistency that I want. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this pan just a little bit with some olive oil. Oh, look at my beautiful pantry. Ah! Love it, love it, love it. I'm so excited. My next big project is cleaning this oven, y'all. Oh, anybody else hate cleaning the oven? Oh, I hate cleaning the oven. So, I've washed my hands. I've got my sink full of water, as always. I'm going to make it a little bit hot. The ingredients that I'll be using is coconut oil, a little bit of coconut oil. Now this is kind of dicey sometimes because if you don't eat coconut oil on a regular basis and then you start eating it, it can upset your stomach until you get used to eating it. But when I mix it in my granola, it doesn't bother me. Knock on wood again. So, welcome back to all my beautiful subscribers. Thank you all so much for coming back and supporting my channel. I have coconut oil, I have honey, which I'm probably going to need more. So I have a one that hasn't been opened yet, and cinnamon. Remember, y'all can put anything in your granola that you want. I like it a little bit on the sweet side, but not too sweet. So I'm going to use some vanilla extract. And then once I get it all done, I'm going to mix in some cranberries because I don't care for raisins. I hate to say I don't like raisins, but I don't know what the deal is with me and raisins. But I do love craisins. And I got some of my walnuts that I put in the baggie already. And I just take my mallet. I have a chopper in there that I chop up my onions and stuff. But I don't like my nuts too small, so I just like to take my mallet and just slightly crush them up because I want to taste and see the walnuts in there. Okay, so we're going to mix all that up. Now there's so many different variations on how to make homemade granola. You go on YouTube and you'll find 101 different recipes, but this is the one I chose to use because it came closest to. I used to make this all the time, so it's not quite as small as I like, so we're going to do it a little bit more. You don't have to be rough with it. You just want to crush them up enough. Most people use raw almonds because that's a healthier version, and we're just going to put that in there. And we're going to take a spoon. We're going to mix that all up. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm mixing the walnuts and the oats up. Okay. Now some people will pour this in right now and let it cook until it gets brown. And then bring it back out and add the wet ingredients in it. But I am not doing that. So I'm not measuring. I need some coconut oil. And I just didn't trust the coconut oil from Food Line. I mean from Dollar Tree. So I went to Food Line and bought the Luana's coconut oil. And I am very, very ginger with this because, like I said, it can upset your stomach. So I'm just going to scoop some out, put it in my microwave bowl with the lid, and put it in the microwave real quick and let that, because I have so many oats, I'm probably going to need about, maybe, not really sure. We're just going to eyeball this. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons for right now and see how that works out. If I need to add more, I can. And I'm going to put that over there. Put this in the top of the microwave. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this video. I'm a little scatterbrained. I still have the same clothes on from my last video because this time change is driving me crazy. I just ate dinner not too long ago, around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I'm telling you, after I eat, I get really, really sleepy. But when it gets dark like this, I'm ready for bed. And I know it's not just because I'm old, because I hear a lot of people saying it. So we're going to just put this in. But I'm so ready for bed. And I look at the clock and I go, oh my God, it's only 6:30, 7 o'clock? What? So we melted that coconut oil. You can see that in there. And I'm going to mix this in. And like I said before, I'm just eyeballing this. And I don't even know if I'm going to need all this coconut oil. We'll see. But we probably will because it's a lot of oats. I'm going to sit that there just in case I need more. And I should have had myself prepared. But again, I'm not measuring anything because I just can't because, you know, it's so much oats. So let me move this here. I've got my oven preheated to 350. You can do it lower. Some people make it on 300, 250. So I'm just eyeballing the vanilla. And I'm basically going to put, let's see. Again, we're just going to eyeball it. Like I said, I like mine's a little bit sweet. So I want that cinnamon in there. And I'm probably going to use up all this honey and probably more. But we'll see. Because this is, yeah, this is my first time doing it like this. Usually I measure it out 2 to 4 cups and just follow the instructions for that. But because I'm using up all these oats before they expire on me, because y'all know I'm a budgeter. I don't like wasting stuff. So we're going to probably probably going to need a stronger, this is my little rubber one from Dollar Tree. And she's yeah, she's having a hard time. So we're going to use my spatula from QVC. We're going to get that all mixed up. Of course, you can put some gloves on or just get your hands down in it. You're making this for yourself, so you don't, you know, you don't need to be coy or anything. And we're going to get that all mixed up till it's a nice thick consistency. If you need to add anything more, I would add honey. Yeah, I wonder why I got diabetes, right? But this is still a better alternative than buying it in the store, because when you buy it in the store, it's just absolutely loaded with sugar, which makes it absolutely not good for people like me who are diabetic. So you can put brown sugar in this if you like. You could put the Moreno sugar in this if you like. You can do whatever you want. It's your party. Do whatever you want. So we want to get this very well mixed up. I'm going to drain that bowl from the coconut oil because I'm pretty sure there's still a little bit in there. Okay, and we're just going to keep mixing until we get it to the consistency that we want, meaning that you want all your oats wet. You don't want any dry oats in here. And I probably could have put a lot more nuts in here, but that's okay. This is going to be really, really good. And like I said before, if I add anything more into it, I'm just going to add more honey. I brought the unopened one over just in case I needed her. And I am spilling a little bit. And let's open this up just a little bit. Sorry, I should have had this done. I wasn't thinking. Y'all know how I am. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm old. Y'all know I'm old. I tried to come up with some really good questions for my next live. I think I came up with some really good ones. So, I don't know if this has a safety seal on it. Yep, it does. So let's get that off. I'm just going to put just a little bit more honey in there. That's enough. Okay, put that top back on. Hope we got enough cinnamon in here. Vanilla flavoring. Because like I said, when I don't measure, this is going to make a lot of granola, y'all. A lot. But I'm going to share some, of course, with Mom. And if my sisters want some, I'll give them a jar. I have all my jars sitting over there. I started to go to Dollar Tree and get those big plastic containers, but the granola will stay better in the jars. So I bought 2 extra jars just in case I needed them. I'm gonna get this all mixed up. Make sure we got everything coated. Sorry, it's taking me so long to get all this coated, but I want it all flavorful. It's already clumping already. Okay, so I think that's pretty good right there. So we're going to put this in the oven. I'm going to spread it out on the parchment paper. And the parchment paper is optional. You don't have to use it. It's just an easier cleanup option when you're making sticky, icky stuff like this. And of course, if I did this right, it'll harden up after I let it sit for a few minutes after I take it out. So I'm going to put this in the oven for, I'm going to check it in 15-minute increments and see if I have to mix it up and turn it over or anything. So we're going to get the pan. I'm going to empty it out onto the pan. I probably should have just done this with my hands, put some gloves on and just done it with my hands, but y'all know. Whatever you like. Now you want to spread that out nice and evenly. This is a lot. I've never made this much before, you guys, so this is a first for me. Like I said, we're going to get this spread out nice and evenly. And this is one of my biggest baking pans, sheet baking pans I have. So I should have done this in 2 batches, but we'll see. So I got the oven preheated to 350. And I'm going to put this in and I'm going to check on it in 15-minute increments. And when it comes out, we'll go from there. Okay? Okay. Roger Dodger. Alright, be back, guys. Okay, my beautiful sweets. I had this in for 15 minutes, and if you could smell this house, oh my God. So now I'm just going to turn it, mix it all up, get the nuts and everything, turn it over. And I'm going to put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Oh my God, y'all should smell this stuff. Oh my Lord. It smells so good. I hope you can see this. Let's see if I can bring the camera a little bit closer. Okay. Oh my God, it smells heavenly. Yummers. So we're going to get that mixed up, turned out, and I'm still draining this honey bottle. I don't want to get all the honey out of, so I'm going to put it all together like this. Pile it up like that. It smells so good, y'all. I'm going to take this little bit of honey that's left in here. I'm going to nuke it for just a few seconds. That should be it. Nice and runny. Yep. Okay. Now we're going to open this up like that. I'm just going to finish pouring all that in there. Ooh, wee, y'all. I wish I could package it up and mail it to you. Woo, Lord. Alright, so let's mix that all up. And then we're going to spread this back out and put it in the oven for an additional 15, maybe 10-15 minutes. I'm not sure. I'm going to check it periodically. I gotta stop going out on my patio, been getting on my phone watching videos, trying to support my supporters. But it's so hard to do all this stuff. And then we're going to just take the back of the spatula and we're going to just spread it all out. Oh my God, it's smelling up my whole house. I went outside and came back in. I was like, whoa. Okay. Now we've got that. Alright, I'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, my beautiful sweets. That is how my granola is looking. Oh my God, if we only had smell-o-vision. This looks a little light in here, so I might pop it in there for a few more minutes. But normally you bring this out, you let it sit, and then it'll firm up, it'll crunch up, and then I will add my cranberries into it and mix it up, and then I will start funneling it into my jars. But I'm going to let it sit for a minute and let it, you know, firm up. But my God, it looks so good. Let me just see if I can take a taste. Oh my God, y'all. Wow. While I was cooking, I was watching Brown Eye's new channel. She's doing Black Friday shopping on her new channel called Brown Eye's Vlogs. If y'all go over, check her new channel out. She has a great regular channel, but she's doing that Black Friday shopping, which I don't do, so I'm living vicariously through her. So you guys go over and check out her new channel, Brown Eye's Vlogs. But yeah, I will show you guys later on, but right now. Okay, my beautiful sweets, my granola is all done, and I mixed the cranberries in it, and I didn't even need the other 2 jars, so I will probably take those back and exchange them for something I want or need. But this is how much I made. I will date them on the tops, and I will probably refrigerate most of them and start on the little one right here. But if y'all could smell my house, it smells like I was baking, and it tastes so good, you guys. So I hope that you might want to try to make your own granola at home. It's so much healthier and so much more affordable. But I hope you guys like watching me make my granola. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.